So guys, we are hitting up Atlanta's shoulder press first. Now, I have actually been running this, and I believe the last shoulder workout we brought to the site, I actually done this move. However, I've not really been focusing too much on this. I kind of ran it up to around 5.5, 6 plates for a good few reps. And then I more so just kind of pulled away from it because when I got up to the 6 plates aside, things were feeling good, but it did get to the part where I was just moving weight from A to B. Don't get me wrong, guys, I'm all for shifting weight. I'm all for getting as strong as possible, but on something like a shoulder press where I'm not really getting that much satisfaction out of it, nothing compared to like a deadlift, I just don't see any point on moving weight from A to B. I'll forever try and get very strong in it regardless, but when it got to that point where I was just kind of like taxing myself that much trying to just press 6 plates aside, it just kind of got to the point where I was like, right, I'm just not going to do this again. So today you'll probably see me take it up to maybe 5 plates. I'll try and get a really good set on 5 plates, and then we'll maybe do a couple of down sets. We'll move to Smith machine. I'll do some heavy work on there as well. But regardless, like I've said, when it comes to something like a deadlift, I'm all for getting really strong and moving weight as well as I can, as fast as I can, as intense as I can. But like I said to you already, the satisfaction from a deadlift compared to a shoulder press is huge. And at the end of the day, we also have to remember that enjoyment is a main factor whenever it comes to training. If you don't enjoy your training, you're never going to put the amount of effort you need to actually maximise your potential of physique development. So at the end of the day, make sure that you enjoy your training. If you enjoy taking a shoulder press up to 6 plates aside and you get satisfaction from that, do it. But if you don't, then don't do it. It's as simple as that. Okay. Oh, fuck. Oh. Anybody looking to get stronger on movements like this and you feel as if you're really struggling? First of all, of course, I'm going to admit it, you're probably setting limitations on what you think you can and cannot do. But one thing I will say is paused reps on anything, especially if you're coming back to that initial starting position. If you don't know what I mean, think of a dead stop deadlift rather than a touch and go. A dead stop is going to allow you to get so much stronger across any movement. Dead stop on a press, dead stop on a squat, dead stop on something like a leg press. If you're coming to that initial starting position of getting it out the hole every single time, if you think about it, you're getting so much better at rep number 1. So you're just doing 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. On something like a shoulder press especially, I suck at pressing regardless. I say that, I'm not saying that because I want you guys to be like, oh no, you're actually good at pressing. I personally believe that I should be a lot further on than where I am right now, and that's just because I compare my pressing against my pulling, against my pushing on legs, and it just sucks. But whenever it comes to down sets, or just wanting to get stronger in general, or you feel as if you've maybe hit a plateau at your top end set, drop the load a little bit and incorporate a dead stop, because trust me when I say this, you'll perform at the same intensity, it'll hurt just as much if not more, you'll probably struggle a lot quicker, but you will get stronger in the process. Whoa. Okay. Oh, again! Right! Oh, motherfucker, I'm gonna drop that. Oh. 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 Hey! Hey! 8, 9, 10. Oh, fuck. Ha! Oh, fuck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, fuck. Oh. Come on then. Oh. 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 2, 3, 4. Oh. Oh, come on, mother. Oh. Ooh. 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 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh. Ah. Them reps at the very end of something like a side lateral raise, whenever that hurt starts to kick in 10 times is what it done on maybe my 8th, 9th, 10th rep, they make me fucking angry. I don't know why, they just hurt that much that I feel as if when that hurt comes in more, I become angrier, and I really have to remember and take on board that if I'm giving up there, there's going to be somebody else that is taking them reps. And for me, I think that either angers me even more, or it just sets me off to the point where you want me to do 10, 15 more reps, I'll take them. This is absolutely everything. Within natural bodybuilding, enhanced bodybuilding, the second that you don't think you're going to be able to recover from something is the second that you're setting a limitation on what you can actually do. So why on earth would you want to actually have that self-belief, or self-disbelief I should say anyway, on what you really can and cannot do, especially as a natural athlete? Because I can guarantee you one thing, you will be able to recover from a whole lot more than what you actually think. Getting sore after a session does not mean that you can't recover from that session. Getting sore after a session is normal. Having back pain after a session is normal. Having back pain after a session does not mean that you have to take 3 weeks off of deadlifts. It doesn't mean that you can't load the lower back. It doesn't mean that you can't load the back in general. That is just fatigue build-up from the session, from breaking down the muscle, from breaking down the joints. That's natural, you're gonna get that. So just remember, fatigue carry over into another session, again, that's normal as well. That doesn't mean that you can't go into that session and still perform efficiently. This is whenever it comes back to stopping chasing the load that your logbook's telling you to chase and just chase performance. Because at the end of the day, I've said this multiple times as well, performing at 90 to 95% forever is gonna get you so much further than trying to perform at 100% for 6 weeks and then having to take time off, having to deload, having to devolume, having to stop hip hinging for 3 weeks, having to stop loading this because you're all of a sudden sorer than normal. Your sleep sucks, your appetite's dropped. Stop focusing on what you can't do or what you think you can't do and just fucking do it anyway. Because I can guarantee you, you'll be fine. You'll be absolutely fine.